This is prong 3. It's beneficial to the United States to waive the job offer and labor certification requirements. These are the factors that they will consider. So they say USCIS may evaluate factors including but not limited to the following. The first, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I just chose 3. Whether in the light of the nature of the petitioner's qualifications or proposed endeavor, it will be impractical either for the petitioner to secure a job offer or for the petitioner to obtain a labor certification. The second is whether, even assuming that other qualified US workers are available, the US will still benefit from the petitioner's contributions. And the third is whether the national interest in the petitioner's contributions is sufficiently urgent. So this is talking about urgency to warrant foregoing the labor certification process. So here, this is my prong 3, and I'm speaking here about the urgency. I said there's an urgent national need for my continuing contributions to developing and optimizing new technologies that enable clinical imaging and the furtherance of knowledge. So I said, I tried to link urgency with time. I said urgency is inextricably linked with time, and nothing emphasizes urgency more than the inability to breathe. When experiencing shortness of breath, as is the case with patients suffering from bronchitis or any other COPD, time is of the essence and every second counts. My endeavor of developing contrast agents technologies ensures that physicians are not treating with their eyes closed. It helps them to get a good look at what they need to treat and treat better. So it also helps them to monitor the lungs for improvement after treatment has commenced. I said this fact is recognized by experts in the field. And introducing Exhibit 5. This is the third reference letter. So as this becomes FDA approved and more clinically available, we will need talent and expertise of Mr. Gafar to help realize its full potential impact. Mr. Gafar's research is poised to push this technology to the next level. Mr. Gafar's unique research on this is outstanding, world-class, and poised to make major contributions towards the clinical translation and implementation of this, ultimately improving our ability to assess lung disease and improve global health. And another part of the letter says, the only reason that this is on this exciting precipice of clinical translation is because of research like that done by Mr. Gafar, and the work is far from over. So I then said here that my proposed endeavor is far too complex to be articulated on an application for a labor certification. In essence, I'm saying that they should forego the labor certification requirement for me. So here I said, much like a diplomat who is fluent in several languages and as such is better positioned to achieve more in his international diplomacy efforts, I too am fluent in several skills. I can make sense of a confusing assortment of electrical wiring. I can work with dangerous chemicals. I can cut, shape, and reshape metals to create useful assemblies. I can troubleshoot devices. These skill sets that I bring to the table in terms of designing devices for experiments set me apart from other researchers in the field, and it is difficult to explain this in a labor application. So I brought this quote from Exhibit 4 that says that I had an opportunity to showcase my many talents, including those of an electrician, a machinist, a plumber, a chemist, etc. And I quoted letters from this person. So here, this is the last subheading. I said my work offers contributions of such value that, on balance, they would benefit the US, even assuming other qualified US workers are available. So I said my work in the development of this towards clinical imaging is in the national interest, as evidenced by support in terms of funding and policy making by Congress and the White House. The positive impact of this work is not restricted to the lab I work in or the city I work in alone. The fruits of this work will be disseminated orally at conferences and other expert meetings and in writing through research journals, and it will positively impact the entire country and even the world. For these reasons, I believe these contributions will benefit the US and the world, even assuming other qualified US workers are available. I conclude by saying I respectfully request that you consider this petition and its accompanying evidence. I appreciate your time and attention to my case. Sincerely, I sign my name and I introduce a list of exhibits